everybody, it is Tuesday, December 6th, 2011. This is Talk to Me Tuesday, number 19. And I have to make this quick because this is the third time doing this video. First time, the lighting sucked so bad in my room because it's gray outside. Everything was dark. It was hard to see anything. Second time, all the pictures of everything that I was showing, you actually got cut off. So I'm going to try this, and hopefully this time it'll work without any issues because my battery's ready to die. So here goes. Quick message to the Trace 360. I did find the pattern for the sweater that you were interested in. I did not, unfortunately, make a note about the possible mistake. I know it was a mistake on the size that I did, but I'm kind of wondering now if it's not an issue with the size, that maybe the count was off. So the most I can tell you is I do have the pattern for the sweater. You know, there's the sweater itself. So I am going to have my daughter, as soon as you email me as soon as you message me your email address, I will have my daughter scan it and we will send it to you. The most I can say is if you have a problem, just send me a message and I'll see what I can do to help, because like I said, for all I know, the mistake could just be because of the difference in the sizes. So it's really hard for me to work up the pattern to see where the mistake was for the size I made, and then have you make a different size and there's no mistake, and then, you know, I've altered the pattern so it doesn't work for you. So if your mother's an experienced knitter and she knows how to read patterns really well, maybe she can help you out there. But other than that, send me a message with your email address. We'll get it scanned and we'll get it sent out to you as soon as we can. So there's that. My daughter and I are thinking of doing like a Advent type wall hanging. I am going to use the 4 counted cross stitch pieces that I have. I did have the material. We're hoping that there's going to be like a Christmas tree in the center and each of the 4 cross stitch pieces in the corner. So I did have the main material already. It was purchased at one point in time for a uniform top. I never ended up making the uniform top because a top that was made out of similar material ended up shrinking. So I saved the material to do something else, and this is what we're going to do. There's the material. It's nice and Christmassy. It's got snowmen and Santa Clauses and bulbs and snowflakes, and it says Merry Christmas all over it. That's going to be the one. We did choose a background color and we decided on this one. Kind of looks spirography type, and I think they're going to look good together. That's nice and bright and this is nice and dark. So there's that. It's just a matter of getting the ideas from here into the fabric and it just doesn't happen overnight. So I did show last week some little monsters that I had made. I had 2 of them done except for faces, and I was working on a 3rd one, so I'm going to show you those real quick now. Sorry if I'm flying through this, but if my battery dies, then... So, there's one. That one's done. Then I had this one who needed a face, and there's that one. Has a face now. And then I just started a 3rd one, and I got that one done. And here's that one. So, yay, they're done. Probably make more because they're like really cute and really fast. Then I was pushing. I had to get 2 more monsters done to get sent out for Christmas. And I did actually get them both done. And I showed you the beginning of one last week. I got her done. Here she is. This is Gortina. And Gortina is all done, and hopefully you're getting a better picture of her. The last time I literally cut her poor little head off. So there's Gortina. She's all done. She's ready to go. And when I had made Gort, when I had made Geet, I forgot to put his belly button on. So we'll just quick reintroduce you. This is Geet. And Geet now has a belly button. So Geet is definitely complete. Then we had Petunia. The only thing Petunia needs is her little flower on her head, and then she'll be done and complete. Then we had Harold, the houseplant monster, and he's all done, so he's set to go. And then we had our big boy, and this is Hugo. And Hugo's the couch potato monster. So these are all done. And I had two I had to complete. Gortina was one of them. And I'm going to show you the other one. Now, when I was working on Harold, when I was working on Hugo, because of the size and the number of stitches, my double pointed needles are only 6 inches long. So, you know, you get a lot of stitches. They tend to slide off the ends when you're working, and I was having to use end protectors on the needles, and it was kind of causing issues. They'd fall off, stitches would drop, I'd have to go back, pick them up. It was just... So I was concerned with that happening again with this monster, because the number of stitches. So I decided I needed to learn how to do the magic loop method. So I took a 50% off coupon to Joann's, because it's the only place that I've seen the circular needles with the long cable. And I bought a circular needle with a 48-inch cable, or whatever the heck they call it. And decided I needed to learn how to do that. And I was surprised at how really simple it is. So I ended up, because unfortunately it went from sizes 1 to 4, and then it jumped up to think I was like size 7 or 8 and up from there. And she does say if you use the larger needles, she suggests doubling the strand. And I didn't want to have to go out and buy more yarn, and you know. So I decided to go with the smaller needle, which was a size 4. And this is Dot, the dress box monster. And Dot is the smallest monster in the collection. She's actually supposed to be the same size as Hugo, my big guy. But because of the size needles, she's actually this small. And if I didn't just bury Hugo, I'd show you the difference in size. But I think it came out really good. I actually like using the smaller needles and making the monsters smaller, and I think they're just like perfect. But for the person who's getting Hugo, I think the bigger would be better. So there's my monsters. They're complete. Yay. So that's done. And I'm liking this one. I think I'm going to have to make myself one of these, because she's just so pretty and so small. So, ow, I have a kitty who has decided, come here. No, come here. You're going to say hi now. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. How you doing? She was actually in my first video. She kept walking around, and then she kept digging little claws into her mommy's leg. And now she's over here doing it. So we're going to make her get in the video, whether she likes it or not. So anyway, my goal for this week is to get the girls' Afghan done for the Linus project, because I'm hoping by this Friday I can get to the post office, if I can find boxes, and get everything mailed out so that it arrives, you know, at least midway, end of next week at the latest, with Christmas and all coming. So I'm really looking forward to hopefully getting that done. I just want to say I'm sorry about not getting to comment on people's videos. It's just like I have this little laptop computer that's no bigger than like the marble composition books. And because of where it sits, it's kind of hard to type on it. And to actually be able to sit and type, I have to unplug everything and set it on my lap. And then, of course, you're limited to how much battery time you have. And sometimes things are just so busy and so crazy. I spend my days off doing more running than I actually get a chance to sit down and relax. So, you know, the most I can say is y'all do wonderful, wonderful work. You do an excellent job. I love looking at the things that you create. You know, I envy all you quilters out there, because you do beautiful work. You know, I really I don't really see me being able to ever do work as beautiful as you guys do, but just wanted to say, you know, kudos to everybody out there. You do a wonderful job. You really do. And it's enjoyable to watch the videos and see all the wonderful things that people make. So, sorry about not commenting. Hopefully when things settle down and I don't feel as pressured to get stuff done, I can actually relax and take the time to go back and start commenting on videos once again. But like I said, it's just nuts right now. One last thing, hopefully, I do have an opportunity to enter a contest for Beyond Bracelets. She's doing, it's a video tutorial contest. I'm kind of throwing around in my mind what I'm thinking of doing for a video tutorial. It has to be supply list, the whole 9 yards, and start to finish completed project. So I'm really leaning more towards like my beaded ornament covers that I make, because they can be adjusted to different size ornaments. So I'm kind of leaning more towards that at this point in time. And next week I'll show some of those so people can really see what I'm talking about. Other than that, I think I need to go. I don't want my camera to die before I get to finish up. So I'm going to say I hope everybody has a wonderfully crafty Tuesday. I hope your week and your weekend is absolutely great. Look forward to watching all the videos. And from me and my little sweetheart here, it is good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, whatever it is to you. I hope it's a great one, but for me, it's goodbye. Talk to you later.